hello. It is a late night pillow talking.
hmm
Jaslyn, I know you did not do the sexy late night voice.
I'm trying to be like it. I'm trying to use my Delilah. Remember that radio station? Delilah. I know you remember that.
No,
Well,
girl, I'm young. I'm
I
a
am
Gen Z.
too. But I I was born only 23 years ago. I get it.
So I don't know none of that old folk stuff y'all talking about.
Hey, look, I seen it on TV. I seen it on TikTok when they were talking about there was this one joke that they did with the kids. You know how back in the day when our parents were young, since we're young, and it was remember in the middle of the night, like 2 in the morning, it's like that damn loud ass commercial would come on.
And the pastor be screaming.
Yes,
Oh
that
God.
one. And yes. And so one of this one lady said that her son said, "How was it like growing up, at your time of, when you were young?" So
Hmm.
when he was sleeping with his friends at the house, that she put that commercial on for him at 2 in the morning and woke them straight up. So she was like, and they were all like shocked, like, what the hell is
What she
happening?
did that?
Because she wanted him to see how it is to be when she was young, how life was.
Kids would not survive. She needs to stop playing.
It was hilarious because
You
they
know
woke up
what? We should do
abruptly.
like a throwback, well, I
Jam
mean, that was
session.
yesterday. I was born
Yeah.
yesterday.
hmm
Throwback, like video or reaction video to like things. Oh man, I
Like
would love
what?
to watch that. Like things that, like I was watching one of the guys. I ended up like following his page because he's like always putting out old videos. And one of the
Who?
videos he put up was April something 1988, like what life was looking like.
Girl, I don't know what 88 was. I wasn't around.
Me neither. So that's what I'm saying. Like I was watching the video and to get a gist of what was going
Wasn't that
on
like in World War I, 1988?
I have no clue. That's so way.
My goodness.
Was it
That was
before
a long
Christ
time ago.
BC or after
Was that
Christ?
BC? Before
Before Christ?
Christ?
Yeah, I think so. It's ancient. But yeah, so
I
yeah.
didn't even think they had TVs then. Weren't they still on horses and stuff?
Well, apparently in '88 they wasn't. They had a TV. It was big and bulky. I never witnessed
Really?
any of that.
Oh, I
Very,
could
yeah,
never.
I could never neither.
My flat screen
Was
could
it
never.
black and white? I think so.
Black and white. There was no
What is
color in
that?
88. Wow.
Nope.
Is
I
that
wonder
what
what
Michael
his life
Jackson was
was like
talking about when
without
he said
having
black
a
and white?
phone. I
Huh?
always had a phone. I said, well, I wonder what life was like. And they used to use pay phones.
Payphone.
What is
What is
that?
that? Jinx.
Oh, we got some people watching. Hey, you
Oh,
guys.
really? Hey, what's up? I
Uh,
heard they didn't have free minutes until after 7. Can you imagine?
I can't imagine. And they had to pay for text messages.
What?
Yes, that's what I heard.
Man, if you guys were born in 1988, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Or even at that point, 1990s.
Oh, no. I don't know. I could never.
I was born in the early 2000s. Like, I'm a baby. Like, I
I'm
just
a
turned
baby.
21.
Yes, exactly. I'm just turned to my young
So I got
age.
a
Like,
question.
yeah.
What is your forever age? My forever age is 23.
Well, they said God died at age 32, which means one of my
No,
duns was
you.
only 17.
I'm done.
So I'd
Not
say
yet.
32.
All you need is one mic.
Yeah.
Your mic is on.
I think my forever age would probably be like 26. I think,
26?
yeah. What was
It's
yours?
Vivian Luigi. 26?
Oh, my boo. Yes. My boo Luigi. I'm gonna put some money in your books this weekend. I got you.
He's rich. He's filthy rich. You giving
That's
chip
fine.
change. Like I need more than that.
I
I
mean, I don't know. I think 26 is a good age to be. You're not too
think
young,
that's
and
perfect. Yeah.
yeah, you're not too young. You're just right on the cusp. You're too old for Playboy, but and for Hollywood and for the child molesters, but you're still young and fruitful.
Not
Because the
child.
molesters don't want you at 26.
Who don't want you at 26?
The molesters, they're looking for young. They don't want no 26-year-old hag.
Girl, here they taking any and everybody, even the men.
No Diddy.
So guard your loins. They
Let me
taking
stop.
any and everybody. It's
Diddy's
they
over
that's
here ordering hits with pizza boxes in jail, so I better chill.
oh about that video.
You heard him.
If you was locked up, would you? I know you desperate, but would you talk in codes?
No, especially when everybody knows that pizza obviously means Pizzagate, which
Pizzagate.
means yeah, which means you know the children and stuff like that and the weird stuff. So everybody knows the code names. The CIA knows the code names. They need to come up with something
So
different.
you think? So you think he should have used a different code name?
Yeah, I think he shouldn't be talking about anything in there. You know, I think
Right.
whoever's
That's what I'm
out,
saying.
yeah, I think
Should
whoever's
handle
out,
that.
you should handle it without having to have him talk about it. Like it should have been done. You know what I mean?
That's what I didn't get. I'm like, why would you talk in codes, knowing that the
Yeah,
feds is literally watching?
I have no idea.
And we
You've
even got
heard.
a copy of the outside world seen the video. Like, what?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
couldn't use nothing else?
Throw away the pizza boxes and get rid of the recycle, huh?
I wonder what the recycle is.
Get rid of the bodies. I don't know. Or the, right?
The bodies?
I don't know. I don't know. You been to a Diddy party?
I have now always left early.
Mm.
When all the other celebrities left, I was like, yeah, it's
Mhm.
time for me to go. Have you?
Yeah, but I always left early because I had church in the morning.
Oh, so you stayed later, basically. That was
Hell
true.
no.
That was
Between
true.
Jamie Foxx's house and Diddy's house, there's two people's house you don't stay after midnight. And plus, anytime Diddy had a party or Jamie Foxx and it got time for the freak off, everybody shot over to Tyrese's house. Remember, he used to have all those parties out here in LA before he moved to
Oh
Atlanta?
yeah, I remember very well.
Yes.
I
We
want
would go
to
to
bring
those
up
all the
the
time.
incident that happened at Tyrese, but
Which one? There's so many.
when Snoop Doggy Dogg passed out,
Oh, for his birthday? When he smoked so much
I'm,
weed or what?
I think so. I don't remember, but that always cue in my mind like it gets down at them parties
Oh, it gets
because
down. It gets down.
Big
You know,
Snoop,
that shout out to Tyrese. He did have one of the best parties in Hollywood in LA, period. He
and
had
he
the best
wasn't weird
party.
about it, right? He didn't do no freak off after a certain hour.
No, no, I don't know about that, man. You know, I don't know what he likes to do on his spare time.
Red bottoms in the air.
That's
Peppermint oil, no diddly oil.
no.
Anyway, so
What is up with all this oil?
it's like freaky, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, peppermint oil. Shout out to peppermint oil, natural eucalyptus and all this stuff. Shout out to those for providing everybody a clean and healthy environment for their mouth and everywhere else that they put it on.
Oh my god, not the mouth.
shout out to,
I
shout
am
out to
done.
the natural homeopathic companies that provide peppermint oil straight from the source.
You should be an endorser, like
I should sponsor me, y'all. Sponsor me,
yeah, definitely sponsor her because you selling it. I almost wanted to order it off Amazon.
girl. Careful now.
I was like, should I discard the pizza boxes too?
You
Or
careful
recycle them?
now. Diddy had 1,000 bottles, so I think they're sold
It
out.
gets addicting. It could get a little addicting.
Yes,
But anyway, moving on. Speaking of the wild parties, do you think that Jay-Z did anything in
he
his
did it.
past that's
He's
gonna come
guilty.
back and haunt him?
He's guilty. is gonna haunt him
Jimmy?
like those dookie dreads on top of his head. Yes.
The Basquiat's?
Girl, they do
No.
not look good on him. He needs to cut it out. No
Is
pun.
that why he changed identity?
I
Hmm.
don't know. It just
You
doesn't
remember
look
Diddy
good.
had 20 different names.
Who did he?
Yeah, that's every time
Diddy,
he killed the
Sean
body,
Combs,
he
Sean
changed it.
Daddy,
Darnell, like at that point.
Buddy Love, or was it Brother Love? I don't know.
Buddy Love is the
Buddy Love is
professor.
from a Nutty Professor.
I'm done with you.
Same
So I guess
shit.
late night, the more goofy you
I
get.
mean, I'm more loose. I just had my magnesium, my muscles, my
Yeah,
young
liquid
muscles have
oil,
decompressed. Yeah.
all the good little oils. You
Yeah,
done did your
the
little nate
Bengay done
right.
kicked in. House smells like eucalyptus. Eucalyptus. So yeah, I feel as though a lot of stuff is gonna come out with Jay Z. It's about time. If these allegations allegedly are real. We've been in the Hollywood scene for a long time, so I'm
Hmm.
not gonna go with a biased opinion, but I am gonna say like, yeah, it's the year of exposure. Thanks to Cat Williams, like we said earlier on today's podcast.
Hmm.
And yeah, Beyonce. You're going down too.
Jazz is saying that 2025 is gonna be Beyonce year and not in a good
Beyonce year,
way.
and not in a good way.
She's
I
saying
guess
she's
those
going
boots
down.
are not walking because they're gonna be walking to jail. So,
Not the Cowboy Carter boots.
the cowboy Carter boots. And I feel like once she's locked up, or I don't who they locking up, Beyonce or Sasha. I don't know who's who now,
Sasha
right?
Fierce.
Yeah, when they
Sasha
lock
Fierce.
up her and her four personalities, I think that's when everybody will be able to be like, Lizzo and Billy
Lizzo.
Ocean, girl, all of them. Because why is it every time there's an award show, everybody got to thank Beyonce? Who are you?
For
It
her
could be like,
paving the way.
paved what way? Is she a construction worker?
Yes. She
Get out of
fixes
here.
shit up around here.
So you mean to tell me, let me thank Beyonce for paving the way to country music, which country music was around way before she existed.
Not
Okay,
for country music,
for
but like,
everything. Let's just thank
yeah,
Beyonce.
because
There's
she,
nobody else to thank. Not to thank God, not to thank, your
no,
mother,
Beyonce
not to
is
thank your
God.
cat that you had when you were a child, but you're gonna thank
Beyonce
Beyonce.
is God. You
Please.
don't thank God. Beyonce is God.
In her head. Okay. Bees come after me. I don't care. I got repellent.
It's
I don't
almost
care.
like a Hollywood trend in a sense. Like you don't get on Beyonce's stage and not thank Beyonce. Like,
Beyonce stage. She didn't even know, girl. I'm not about to
well,
play
you
with
know,
you.
the internet that we on is the Beyonce's internet.
Who said? Is she
Every
that's what it means when it means spectrum? Okay, now that makes sense.
So when she crashed the web, yeah, she owned it.
Crash what
Nobody else
web?
could do it. When she dropped the digital drop, the B
Girl,
album.
bye.
Is it
No.
called the B album? What is it? The Beyonce album, self-titled. Late
Yeah,
night.
I never heard
Oh,
not one
matter
song.
of fact, tomorrow, what December 13th or 14th, one of those days is will be the anniversary of that. I remember the
Nobody
date
care.
and time and everything and what I was doing. I was walking up the stairs, I was on Twitter, and everybody was like, "Oh, I'm seeing something on whatever apps we were music apps." They was like, Beyonce just dropped the album, and everybody was screaming and
Ew.
nuts and crazy, and it was trending. Yeah, and I was
That's a
like,
sad world we live in, you guys.
and I was like,
She's
I know she
overhyped
just dropped
as
an
hell. She has like maybe
album
like
out
two, three songs
ocean.
in her whole career that I would say was good. Everything else,
We're just the
boring.
exact opposite. It's like if I'm gonna play a song, I'm gonna play a Beyonce song.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah,
No. No,
I'd
no.
be like, what would Beyonce do?
She won't be playing her own songs, that's for sure.
She definitely would.
I'm pretty sure she's
Who
not.
else would she listen to?
You know what? She probably
But
would, because she probably
she
just cares about
would.
herself.
I don't
Yeah.
understand how you don't have love for your fellow
You
Virgo queen.
girl, because I
She is
can't.
the
She's
queen
so
of Virgo.
oversaturated. It's not even funny. And yes, I do appreciate that she's a fellow Virgo. But hell no. Like I just don't understand the hype. I've never seen the hype, never will see the hype. Even when she
What?
was in Destiny's Child, I never seen the hype.
How y'all don't see the hype?
I don't. I don't see the hype. I feel like she's very overhyped. Overhyped, oversaturated. I don't know. I don't see what the big deal is. I don't
It's
understand it.
even hater.
It's given not. It's given there's so many other talented people out there and she's meteor
I
with
mean,
that
they're
catch.
talented, but they don't outbeat her talent.
I mean, we got Chris Brown talent, which we got to give him his flowers.
We got
We got Michael
Luigi talent.
Jackson. We got Luigi because he's a skilled archer. we got we got people that have the talent that will forever be
Only
embedded.
thing that messed up Chris Brown is that Rihanna incident. But
I
he would have
mean,
been talked about and having so much, like, y'all would have been tired of Chris too. So,
yeah, but I feel like he definitely has his legendary status as far as like Chris Brown. He does. It's one of them.
so who's your favorite artist? That
I'm gonna go
explains.
with
Never
old
mind.
school.
Oh yeah, I mean, she still would be old school. So who's your favorite?
I like 50 Cent. I like Nas without the dookie dreads. I like
What's up with everybody in the Dookie dreads? Is that
I
to
don't
ward
know.
off the Illuminati?
I don't know. I don't know what else up with all this little braid thing. I mean, it's not wrong with it. And before anybody's like, oh, why you talking about such a gay pride? I don't want to hear it. I just don't like it. It's not
Jasmine
my
is
style.
definitely racist. I'm just gonna put this.
Yeah,
So y'all don't
right.
gotta worry about, is she racist? No, she's definitely.
Yeah, right.
She
You
told me
racist.
earlier today, girl, I'm not racist. I have like 20 black friends.
All my friends are black. All my ex-boyfriends
That
are
is so
black.
racist. That's
That is
racist.
not racist. That is you got to be a sick individual to date the race that you don't like. That's some twisted
And people do
lifetime movie
that. They
type
rape
crap.
the racist. I
That's
mean,
crazy.
because it comes from more of a hate standpoint, not a
That's
love
weird.
point.
I'm all about love, like Diddy. I don't have time for playing around with people's games. You mean minds and stuff like that? Who does that? That's a twisted thing. That's like some
Girl, you
Jeffrey
do it.
Dahmer type thing. That's an
You
evil motive to
definitely
have.
do it.
Yeah.
I can see you doing it. As a Virgo, yeah, definitely.
Maybe as a Virgo, because usually the Virgos are the number one serial killers. So I get it, but
Yeah.
nah, girl,
Yeah,
please.
clean, sharp with it, analytical, like master.
Yeah, yeah, and cancers.
We're gonna keep the cancers out. We are peaceful, we
Mm-hmm.
are lovers, we are nurturers, all the.
Crybabies, emotional
I
monsters.
would
Yes.
definitely say moody, not
Mm,
so much emotional.
mm.
Humans are technically emotional,
Men
but
of this generation are emotional.
well, they tap into their soft boy aesthetics. So
Oh, how sweet. I'll pass. I like me
once
a man
again,
man.
you're hating and racist. So moving on.
Moving on.
We're never gonna get to this video. We decided to do a reaction video to Sloan. I guess in here she was talking about Jay-Z, so we just gonna react to it. She said some little off the wall stuff when me and Jazz was watching it. Um, just a few seconds ago before we went live, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell? I'm like, girl. So yeah, we're gonna probably watch a little. How many seconds? How
Play
many?
something. Play. We'll just press play and see what we
Really a
come up with.
wonderful community. There's so
Let me
many
turn it down a
different
little bit.
like eclectic personalities, and it's really really interesting. So for me it's a learning thing at this point. Like I am interested. It's very very very
What you talking about?
interesting. Yeah, there's lots
I
of
have
well
no
there's
clue.
lots of guys in our pole dance, not lots. There's several men in our pole dancing class and
And
they
her
have
pole
really
dancing,
good
Pole
men.
dance,
bodies. Like I wish as a
girl.
girl I
What you
had
talking
that
about?
body without the penis, okay? But
What?
like the
No
What?
legs
penis.
don't have cellulite, and I'm such a fan of no cellulite, being a carrier of the cellulite, ugh,
What is she talking about?
annoying.
Cellulite? She talking about
Anyway,
cellulite?
they look
I
great, but they're
guess
all in
that's
their,
the first thing I
booty
want to
shorts and their
say.
Why is she
high
trying to make
boots.
it
And
sound like it's
so
fancy? It's
that
called
community
cellulite.
also comes in. So you have to kind of respect the diversity of
Cellulite.
it. And
Girl,
we're
bye.
all
She's trying to
different
make it sound
colors.
like it's
We're
classy.
all
Girl,
different
cellulite. It's
sizes.
okay.
Some women are really
That's the
big,
same thing I
some are
said.
really teeny, some are really athletic,
Let's fast forward because what?
Fast forward, she's talking
deliberate, and
nonsense.
yet it's very flowy. And I'm not good at any of it, but I'm trying. Just don't want to fall down on my face anymore.
What?
Hi, Anthony.
What is she yapping about?
Okay, so the
Let's talk about Jay-Z.
CEO
Oh.
gotta respect that
Oh,
5'6",
talk about my man.
gotta
Everybody hush.
respect that his family is gonna
Hmm.
miss their father. He was 50 and he was murdered on the
His father?
street. And I don't agree
Oh,
with insurance. I
girl,
think
I'm
they're
lost.
You know what's so retarded? As I thought
What?
you saw his father too. I'm like,
Yeah,
his
I'm like,
dad
what is
got murdered.
happening? I was like, this is one crazy story. I can't keep up. This poor guy, let him out. He is a victim. Good Lord.
I'm in tears. Let's pray.
ripoff artists. I think they're evil. I think it's a scam like Big Pharma. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised if Big Pharma wasn't participating in the insurance industry and they all
Ooh.
take buyouts. And if you're over 60, which I'm almost at, I really think if you're over 50, they don't fucking care. That's why they put
Mm,
you on all those things to have all those
Well,
tests,
good thing we got 50
preventative.
years
Shut
left
up.
until we get
I don't
there.
care. Shut up.
right.
I don't want to go in there. I'm not going in there. And so I think that they deliberately try to harm you through the lack of allowing you to do stuff. It's corporate greed and they get away with it because they justify it. Look what they do. Oh, do you have a pre-existing condition? What if
Hmm.
someone does? I don't
Right.
Mm-hmm.
use the doctor. So use my money to give to the person with the pre-existing condition.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
So the CEO, I see what they're doing. So from a detached perspective, and he's not my family member, but people should be a little bit kinder online. The man died and was murdered, and he's the CEO, meaning he's
Um,
okay, meaning
What's she talking
he's
about?
not, he's a puppet for the company. So they put him up there to take all the heat
I
and
can see
beat
that,
down,
but he
Well, he
also
but
was
took
he
the
doesn't
making
heat.
make the
millions.
policy. He
But he was making millions.
He was making millions off of the death of other people. Next.
Right.
Mm.
speaks the policy
Uh,
for the corporate owners or the corporate heads, okay? He speaks the policy, but he
Okay,
doesn't create the policy. He's a
girl.
figurehead and they gunned him down. They killed him,
she said,
which is
"Dang."
horrific. Now,
Who's
the
they?
guy that they say that they did it, right? The guy that they said, okay, so they showed the guy with the backpack and the
The
mask
hot
and
guy.
all of that bullshit
Mm-hmm.
and
It's the
whatever
con
hoodie,
guy.
not hoodie, jacket, whatever the
Mm-hmm.
fuck he had on. That guy. They showed that guy, but then they showed another guy smiling without his mask on. That's not the killer. They're
Told
just
you.
being
Yo, you said the same
Told
thing.
you. I told you those are three people. The boy Luigi, my husband, um he had he had a backpack on him, and when they found the backpack that he purposely, just threw somewhere, it had
Monopoly
Monopoly
bag.
money, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You don't play Monopoly by yourself. Monopoly is not a one player game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So my thing is there's several people that all, and remember, and people in New York, as soon as this happened, everybody was like, yes, we're with Luigi, and we're gonna how do you say it? We're gonna dress up like him.
Right out dawn.
Yeah. And they wrote at dawn. Exactly. And so everybody was dressing up like him. I think there's a lot of copycats out there. I feel like there's a lot of people that are, siding with him. So they're all like, yeah, take me down. But they're starting a revolution as far as like, we the people are tired.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We the people. So they
We the
starting the
people.
revolution.
Like the Constitution, yeah.
All right, let's see what else she's saying. Then we're gonna try to find the Jay-Z part.
bait and switch. That guy, the guy that did the shooting, is what's called a weaponized sleeper cell. So a person who is MK Ultra'd in childhood, okay, MK Ultra'd, system at Monarch, mind control. It's a thing, and it started in the late 40s. It's a thing. It's a thing. It was a thing in World War II. They started all these experiments. That person who did the shooting is a sleeper cell. He was
The hell's
triggered
that?
and he woke up like a pod person. So one day he was probably playing video games with his family and doing shit like that. And then boom, like that. And he turns on and he's like, I must kill that man. And he doesn't even know why. What's super interesting is I
Mm.
listened to a
Hmm.
interview with The guy that tried to shoot Reagan and wanted to shoot Jodie Foster, or wanted to shoot Bush and Reagan, that guy, whatever his name is, I've brought this up before. Anyway, he says he has no recollection of what he did, and he's also a cousin of the Bush family.
What?
MK Ultra. So he's put
Isn't that
out there.
called
Yes, the man, hitman,
claiming
obviously Jason
insanity?
Bourne. Jason Bourne is
Yeah, that's
the
what I was
Bourne
thinking he was
Identity
gonna
is
play.
the best movie ever, because
Mm-hmm.
the memories come in and they start to fragment his mind. He's a trained killer. That's what they did. They did that. Oh, the
So
vaccinator program, big time. I must follow what the government says because I have to make my money. You can make money without the government, okay? And the government doesn't have a right in your
well, there goes
physical
my
body. And
EBT.
your president right now, who's Biden, who's pardoning, and that's what I was getting at, Adam Shifty Shift, okay? Pencil neck, that idiot Adam Shift, okay? The Standard Hotel Adam Shift,
What is she talking about?
What?
his face.
She's jumping
Anyway, I can't
around.
even make his face.
She's
Like,
jumping
who fucks like
around.
Adam?
Why Jay-Z called her
Let's see,
fake?
Jelly Roll. He is with the
Oh,
Royals. I don't know what
Jay
that
Z called
means.
her fake.
Yeah, he put that in
I
his
mean, I
statement.
don't care. You
Really?
Oh, we
Hey,
gotta
sorry
add.
for interrupting. Isn't that
Sorry, y'all.
annoying?
We gotta
Yes,
What if I
add.
whatever.
told you there was a way to get rid of ads like this forever?
It's called pod.
It's
Yeah.
called paying for the subscription.
wear a suit to
Right.
present yourself in a certain way. That's the reason for a suit. Dress up, look nice, they'll respect you. The politer a man is, and the more dressed up he is, I'm not going near him because
That's
I know
true.
he's full of shit, probably
Me
a
too.
rapist, and
Of
not going
course.
Yep.
fucking near you. That's my personal
I agree with
opinion.
that.
Don't
Me
show
too.
hate. Yeah, no, I don't. I'd rather you just show up the way you show
Me
up
too.
and say what you got to say, even if I don't like what you're saying.
Right.
I can respect that you're going to say what you're going to say.
Right.
And I thought 7 was big where the talk's at. I don't even know what that means. Anyway, when you've got a whole
Jay-Z.
bunch
Okay, where's the
of,
Jay Z part?
that is my greatest title. So you're not going to shame me by saying that.
Hmm?
Commercial.
Mhm.
Okay, this was for what became Miss Cleo's phone line, and I'll explain how that
She's
happened because
talking
I was
about
actually
call
there.
me
Did you
now,
watch
Miss
the
Cleo.
documentary?
Anyway, we're doing the commercial,
Yes.
and I hired my friend Mark, who's an astrologer. Anyway, I hired Mark
Is that why
Call me
Jay-Z called her
now.
fake?
to be a
I don't
consultant
know.
on the show because they said you can hire who you want. So they paid him, and I hired Mark. And I'm like, this is before they hired Miss Cleo. Okay, so I was in that group of people, and I'll tell you about it. So we were doing the filming, and they gave me this thing, and I had to say, wake up and smell the coffee. Okay. I
She had to
could
get a
not make
microphone for that.
myself say that. I could not say.
I thought that was something else when it
Why she
went
had to
on the
whip out the
screen.
microphone for that?
I was like, what is the hell? And I said, oh, this
What is
lady
she
is
rambling about? She be rambling.
let me see. And this video is 2 hours. You guys, if we don't get to the whole Jay-Z part, we'd finish off tomorrow
Mm-hmm.
because
Henry got his show and he popped up, boom.
yeah,
Point.
he rambles.
So I think
And
that
I don't
could
know what
very
Yeah.
well be accurate. Like
There's no like
I think
markers
she's
on.
probably accurate.
Mm-mm.
And you
She
guys
didn't
read
have
her
any.
books, so you say
Mhm.
the books are good.
Well, she does
You
that so you
say
can
that.
watch the whole
So
film,
I'm
so
going
you
to
get her
take your word. I have
money.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
nails, and they are
Yeah,
black
she talked
with
about her
pearl
nails.
chrome on them,
She talked about her
which makes
nails,
them gunmetal gray.
girl.
Gunmetal gray.
This lady bored.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what I've
She's
done.
lonely. Poor
Dolores
thing.
Cannon, she's great at what she does.
I
She's done. Yeah.
like
What was
you,
that
Sloan,
guy's
but what
name?
is
He hosted
happening?
that
Don't be
show.
reading my
Hold
cards.
on. That used to be your girl, but who's the guy? I need some background information. Anyway,
I don't know.
Chris, his dad was a hockey player.
Oh my
Was
lord.
it Chris Frazier? Followed the North Star.
The
Charting of the
star.
stars is astrology.
Follow the yellow brick
On
road.
the
Where's
advice
Jay
of a
Z?
prophet, medieval term for psychic, and they took the baby Jesus, gifts of frankincense and myrrh. I can never say it right. Crystals and
And she's
herbs.
talking about the Bible.
I do not want to hear
Mhm.
that is
Oh
not
lord.
Christian. I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus.
Oh, she talking her
Or they're
shit.
legit
She
because they're on
like,
TV. Okay? No, bullshit. You're legit because you're
This
legit or you're not legit.
this was recorded, I think, 6 days ago, and I think it was
Okay.
before Jay-Z commentary, right?
Yeah, it has to be. So where's the Jay Z part? Because I've heard enough.
Me too.
What did she say about what Jay Z?
But hi from South Africa. Yes, I connect to spirit immediately. I learned how.
Let me see if it's towards the end.
I'm sorry. I got certified in those things. What I will tell you with Reiki, I do not believe Tupac's alive. Technically, they're all alive because they're in another dimension.
Mm-hmm.
I do not believe he's in the physical here. Um,
Oh,
I don't know if
so he's
that
not living in
drinking did
Cuba like
that
they
to
said?
Wendy Williams, to tell you the
Mm-mm.
truth.
Mm.
I don't think that's just alcohol. But what the hell was I going to say? I was going to say something. Oh
Girl,
my
you
God.
said a
Now
lot.
I can't remember. I just go off on a
What else
tangent
could she
and boom.
possibly say?
But yeah, people like to say it. People, yes, ancestors fight. Absolutely.
Ancestors fight. Okay.
She's talking about our
The shit out of
ancestors.
me.
They're not
That
even here. They're in the third dimension.
Yep,
Who's
another
asking?
ad. Okay, so it's in the comments somewhere. So we're gonna read the comments.
Yeah,
Where is the comments?
right
Let me
there.
see chat replay. Because maybe it tell us no, no,
I don't see it.
me
Live
neither.
chat replay. There's nothing in there.
Even when I click,
They updating all these apps, and we don't even know how
yeah,
to use
and
them
I
anymore.
know like this. See what others say. I'm clicking on it and nothing.
I guess nobody said anything.
No, they said it. I
Show
gotta
chat.
find. Do you see the comments somewhere? Maybe I'm
No,
overlooking
I'm
it.
looking. It says nothing.
Let me make the screen bigger.
Usually it's supposed to be right at the bottom.
Yeah,
No,
we got.
there it
Do you
is.
see it? All right, read what the first one says.
I can't read it because my screen is that small. It won't let me read it.
Okay. It says, Sloan Jay-Z bringing you into the mix just shows how scared those evil celebrities are afraid of you spreading the truth and how spot on you've been. Keep up the great work for exposing them.
That's what it says for the first one. Then it says, okay, I
Mm-hmm.
turned my phone to the side. It says, Sloan, please roast the hell out of Jay Z for calling people fake psychics. And yet the fake psychic strikes again. He didn't even spell it correctly. Of course he didn't. He said fake
So are
psychics
they
because
for
he,
Jay-Z? They team Jay-Z or team Sloan?
I think they're trying to say, I don't know. I think it's a 50-50. People are saying, like, she's a fake psychic. And then other ones are saying, Jay-Z's right.
Oh, so I'm guessing she didn't talk about Jay-Z on here. People just commenting on her last live because if you read
Right.
this, I have a feeling you're going to tear Jay-Z to shreds the next live. So you guys stay tuned for the next one because I believe so too, and she may air out a little bit more secrets than we
Well,
expect.
was he talking about her, or was he talking about Jaguar Wright and all those other people too?
Let me go to my phone real quick.
Because Jaguar been she got her foot on everybody's neck.
Has she been quiet?
I really haven't kept up because I've been too busy watching my man and making sure he's okay.
Yeah, you
Um,
stay on him.
they say
Need your last
supposedly,
name, like. All right,
yeah,
let me see if I can find this damn statement that he
you got to
made.
update my thing to Jasmine Managione.
What an accent! Okay,
What a
bitch.
Managione with the hands like this, going like the pizza's good, like that.
Okay, so I'm supposed to go to I think the shade room. Had it up. When was this? Like 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Ew.
So
Jeez.
they were saying that basically Beyonce, Blue Ivy, Kathy's daughter, was overdressed at the red carpet and that she was being um over sexualized. What do you think
I
about that
was
with that dress?
wondering what they was trying to say because somebody had said something like made a smart remark. And I was like, huh? They was like, oh, something about what she was dressing or whatever, and I was like, "What?" They trying to insinuate saying that she was overly dressed.
Overly sexualized.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
think
think she
so.
was overly sexualized.
I don't think so at all.
Wow, like
Because of
who
her
and
armpits, this society they had
imagine
what's the little
telling
girl that
somebody
you
else's kid
follow,
how to
Joan
dress.
Benet, but Joan Benet, they wouldn't like
That
that.
was over sexualized.
That was yeah. Blue
Yeah.
Ivy, mm-mm.
Yeah, I think she was appropriately dressed for the occasion. I've seen way worse. So why is everybody expecting Beyonce,
She
Blue
wore
Ivy to be dressed?
a gown, a
Huh?
full length gown. Only thing that
They're talking
I
about her
mean
breasts.
her breasts. She is black, and we tend to be a little bit more curvier. But
Mm-hmm.
she look like she got bigger boobs than Beyonce.
Probably.
Let me see.
I don't think that's overly sexualized though.
I don't think so neither, but
But you seen what they're saying?
I never paid attention to it till other people's talking about it.
I don't think she was
Let me
overly
see. I'm
sexualized.
gonna put it up for everybody else to see. Oh, not the what is it? The
Blue Ivy dress.
okay,
Mufasa.
blue eye. Here we go. This is it.
Yeah, the gold dress. She looked really pretty.
Save on the last minute
I knew it was gonna be a commercial.
gifts and
Of
make it
course,
look
it
like
always
you
is.
planned ahead. Like JBL earbuds or
Come
cozy
on, because
slippers
you're not
or
even
even
thinking
Barbie
about
dolls. And with express delivery, you can get them delivered as late as 6 p.m. on
it.
Christmas.
Next time I just turn it muted.
Walmart. They always got to get their stuff in.
All right.
Look at a proud dad.
Hi, Beyonce. Hi. Blue, you look beautiful.
Oh, she fluffed her hair. You saw that? She's like, you look beautiful. She's like, slick.
hmm The girl bye.
Look at her.
No, I don't think it was over
I don't
sexualized.
think that's overly sexualized. What are they talking about?
But is she 13, 12? How old is she?
I don't know. I can't keep track with the age, but I think she looked very pretty.
I'm like, let me turn that down. That was too
And
loud.
good for her that she's doing this movie. I don't know what part she has in this movie, but good
Kiara.
for her.
She's playing Kiara.
Who's that?
Um, I don't know. Who is Kiara?
Isn't Kiara your
Mufasa
friend from
daughter?
school?
No, Mufasa daughter.
Mufasa got a daughter?
I think so.
Girl,
I gotta look into that because I didn't even think that. Oh, yeah. Let me watch the trailer because it's about Mufasa and wait, I'm getting him. Who was Mufasa?
girl, the last time I watched anything with a
Oh,
lion
the
or the
drag
king
killed. I don't
was
know.
the original, where Mufasa fell off of something or somebody fell,
Okay,
and then
so
the
it's history
orangutan held him
review.
up in the air, and that's it, and that's good enough for me. I don't want to watch no remakes of this stuff.
Yeah, it got me confused because
Yeah,
I
but
wasn't.
shout out to Blue for being part of the movie and doing her thing. Good for her. She's dancing. She's going on tour with her mom, and she's doing these movie things. Good for her. Good for
Look
her.
at you.
And
You're not
eh,
racist at all.
yeah, at least she knows that what she wants and who she wants to be, and she's a feminine girl that dresses like one, and we can all appreciate that.
Oh, shout out to Blue.
Yeah,
I
good for
know they
her.
proud parents because I know I would be proud.
Of course.
And she's a way better voiceover actor than her mom, I would say.
Oh,
And
oh,
everyone agrees.
it's about
Yeah.
time. Well, according to Wendy Williams, shout out to Wendy Williams. She can't read better than a second grader. But what do I know? Mm,
Oh,
mm,
okay.
Wendy, we miss you.
Oh, I sent you that on Instagram.
Yes, Wendy, we
They
miss
asked
you. So
a
we're trying to take your
question.
spot. We're not trying to take your spot. We're just trying to to what is it called when you're
You'll
just
hold
trying
it
to
down for
hold
you.
it down for Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams said that Beyonce can't read, and she said she can't even speak neither. So
They said my messy ass about to fill her shoes because I can't take it no more. Everybody want Wendy's chair.
yeah, yeah. And then they gave it to Sherry Shepherd, and Sherry
Oh hell
Shepherd
no.
is horrible. Like whoever idea thought of like putting Sherry, whatever her name is, on a talk show is just as bad as saying Drew Barrymore should have got a talk show because her show is weird.
Drew Barrymore show, right? It's
She
like
is weird. She sits on
they
your lap and she's
passing
rubbing
them
your hands. I'm like, girl, if you don't
out.
get off me,
They said that they had
back
to
off me.
one intervention talk with her to let her know she's a little bit too touchy.
She's a little too touchy and all up in your space. And it's just, it's very uncomfortable just watching. And I love Drew Barrymore, but I cannot have you sitting on my lap, rubbing my shoulders, talking about, tell me how your day was. What's wrong? Like, it's weird. You know what I mean? Now let that
Because
role
she's not
be
probably a
reversed.
good talk show host. So why y'all just randomly giving them out?
I don't know. Everybody's trying to
In the
find
words
the
of
next.
Diddy, throw away the pizza box.
They're trying to find a way to replace one of the best TV shows there was, which was Wendy Williams, and they can't find anybody. There's only one, and they're not going to find it. So they're
Hmm.
trying to replace it with all these other people. I think Bethany Frankel, didn't she have a talk show? I believe. I
Mm-hmm.
like her though. I like
Mm-hmm.
her. She's on TikTok. She's super humble. I think she's cool. But all these other shows that they have, like what? I don't know what's going on. Wendy, the unfortunate events that happened to her, it sucks. But there will never be another Wendy. That's for sure.
Aw, clap if you miss Wendy. I'm reading the comments. They said clap if you think Jay is guilty. And they were
Guilty.
saying things like, what would Wendy say? And this person said, that Luigi got, isn't he cute, ain't he? And turns to look at
Absolutely.
a little face.
He's
Yeah,
fine as hell. I think everybody can agree he is fine as hell.
everybody
Like
agrees.
cute is for puppies. This dude is fine.
She's
Body,
so cute.
body, face, and he's a sniper too. Girl, bye. He's a full package.
Hmm.
Girl.
Free him till
I
his
never
backwards.
I never understood the obsession when people were like obsessed with the Menendez brothers and sending them letters and they thought the
They
Zodiac
was
killer.
obsessed with them.
Oh yes, they were sending them. The girl, they married people from outside, that married them, and they were obsessed with them. The Zodiac killer. Everybody, he had big fans. Ted Bundy, or was it Ted Bundy, or is that the
Oh
one
my
from
God.
Ted
Not
Bundy?
Big
Had a lot of fans because he
Amy.
was attractive too. Jeffrey Dahmer, and I'm like, I know this guy's not a serial killer, but what is that Spears song where she sang about a serial killer? And she's like, I'm in love with a criminal. The way she used to sing. I get it.
I am logging all the way off on Beyonce's internet. No, you did not.
Girl, right? I'm like, oh my
All
God.
I saw was black eyeliner. I'm done. I am done.
I'm just dead.
All right. So, anything else before we close it out? It is late, late night. I know you guys.
Is it ever too late? It's
It
not late.
is 1:28 on East Coast time. Jazz is. What time is it over there?
10:28 in Los Angeles.
Let me
The
stop.
night has just begun.
10.
28, girlfriend. It is early.
Oh no.
But you
um.
didn't answer. Do you think Jay is guilty? Why I gotta answer our question? You know I'm gonna say something petty. So you gotta be my yin to the yang, because I'm always gonna say the opposite of everybody what they're
Wait. Did
thinking.
it start all over again? It says live recording, and is at seconds.
No, girl, it's 43 minutes. We're good.
Okay. On my end, it's saying 23 seconds.
Yeah, don't mind it. It's whack. But go ahead. What do you think about JC? Let's leave everybody with your
I feel
thoughts and
like
prayers.
something is gonna come out,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if it's gonna be good or bad. That's
But
just
what do you
it.
think he's guilty? Yes or no? And don't be
Of what?
biased because you're a Beyonce fan.
The 13-year-old girl allegations?
Yes.
I have no clue.
I mean, I think he's guilty of anything that anybody accuses him of.
I know
I just
I
feel
was not there. thought the story with the person came out and said the grown man said did he touched him. I thought that
Oh,
was real until y'all was like people who just want clout. So I'm like, oh, never mind. That could be a
and did
clout
it
thing.
prove wrong? These people, a lot of people said, oh yeah, all of a sudden these stories are coming out. I'm like, no, no, no. These are stories that been in the police record, and the police didn't do anything about it then because money is power.
Hmm.
Okay,
Back in the
and now,
day, I mean, people got away with a lot more stuff than now. Like
right.
the
But
world's so
these are all on
sensitive.
file from 2000, 1998. The year we weren't born, stuff like that. So, so these were all from
Oh,
back in the day. So this didn't just come out of nowhere.
way back in the day.
Yeah, way
Yeah.
back.
So
So
I don't
I
know.
don't know. Like I said, I think it's up in the air. I do feel
The
like,
Leah conspiracy stuff had me scratching my head. That's all
and
I'm
what do you?
gonna say.
Okay,
And you know how
okay,
that ties in.
that all ties in. What about
Yeah.
Kathy White?
It's so funny because back in the day when we were blogging and all that, and I remember people mimicking that from back then. And
Which
I
part?
know of her, or randomly dying. And then everybody was like, that was suspicious. I remember that. I remember way back. She was like the Kim Porter incident before Kim Porter. But this was like, and then all the bloggers took down the post and everything. So that's why it's like, I remember it, but I don't really remember too much of it. And that's exactly why. Like they send them probably desist and like telling them to remove it. So that nobody really talked about it no more. Hello?
So now that it's out and about all over social media and stuff, what do you think? Do you think there's truth to it?
Something gotta be true.
And
Just
with all
like
these things,
just
with
like for example, from years I have heard that, oh, Diddy killed Biggie.
mm-hmm,
And it's like, damn, that's crazy. And
mm-hmm.
now as life goes on, it's kind of like it's looking way close
It's not looking so crazy after all, is
it's
it?
not looking so crazy. So that's why I'm like, I'm up in the air until information come out. Once the information come out, then it's like, yeah.
If it comes out, money
It
is power.
I always feel like whatever's in the dark eventually come to light. So
It comes to light, but there's so many ways to minimize it, to dumb it down, to hide it now, versus back in the day. Back
hmm
in the day, there was not as much like
say it
social
come out,
media.
but it depends on how it comes out and if anybody catch the tea.
Yeah, I agree. I guess only time will tell. And now that we're leaving 2024 with a bang, you know what I mean? Hey, we still got a few weeks left, and so much more crap can happen. You know what I
Yeah, a
mean?
lot can happen. It's
So we just
always
gotta brace
around the
ourselves.
holiday time in December that things get a little weird.
Yeah, in November and December for sure. I feel like
Yeah,
all those months be funky. So
yeah,
that's
it
why
be
I'm like, let's
funky.
November hurry up, and December let's wrap it up so we can hit up the new year and become summer again. Because in summer everybody mind their
Hmm.
business. Everybody at the beach living their
Hmm.
best life. It's only in the winter time when it's cold outside people be acting up.
People be acting up. They act up in the summertime too. They be outside, but still,
Yeah,
around the holidays, it gets creepy.
it does. You're gonna make me all paranoid and shit. I
Or
just locked my
like
door.
people who die before the new year come in.
Oh, ew. That's scary.
That's scary. Yeah, yeah, they don't make it.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. So
Well,
let's, I guess, end it here. I don't know. It's up
yeah,
to
well, you guys, if you're still listening, or if when you start listening and you hear this, please give us your feedback. Let us know what you think about Jay Z, about my man. Watch what you say about my man, Mario or Luigi, whatever his name is. And
Mario Luigi. I'm done.
there was a paparazzi that was like, Luigi, Luigi, it's me, Mario, and all the
No
paparazzi started laughing. I'm dead ass, and I'm like,
way.
everybody's like, the world is so unserious. It's so crazy.
Yes, way unserious, insensitive.
Yes. Yeah, and I'll add this. It just so happened that this guy named Mario on the airplane today in on Valair Airlines headed to Mexico, I believe, tried to hijack the plane.
You know what's so funny? I'm gonna call
What?
you my local CNN because you be telling me these stories and I'm like, what? When did that happen?
Girl,
And then I
today.
asked my dad, I'm like, did this happen? He like, yeah, that happened. It was on the news. I seen. I'm like, Jasmine was telling me about that, but I don't hear nobody else talking about it. What?
Girl, that be on my P's and Q's. Yeah, he tried to hijack a plane. He started saying something, and then I think he grabbed one of the flight attendants. But this time, they didn't try to do like 9/11. All the dudes stood up. There was this one dude with a oh shoot, he had one of those Bass Pro Shop outfits on. He was about his business. He got up so quick with that Bass Pro hat on, and he was like, he put his arm around that dude's neck, and all like seven dudes were
I gotta
strong
look
holding
this
him.
up.
Girl,
What?
yes, they were ready to take him down before he tried to take down the
You know
airplane. Like,
that's right.
and
This
supposedly
is
his name
the
is
I tell
Mario.
you this the 2025 is the comeback year.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just tying up loose ends, and that just. By the way, if you don't know what Valair, I think that's the name of the plane. I flew there on my way back from, I believe, Costa Rica, and that is the
Hmm.
Spirit Airlines, but in Espanol. It is
This
the
ghetto
Latino
airline for
spirit.
the
It's Spirit too. And it was bootleg. They try to charge us $200 for our luggage, each one, for one that wasn't even
what?
charged in the beginning. And then they try to charge you for water. They charge you for ice, girl.
Not
It's the Spirit
water.
Airlines. Dead ass.
So
I'm
what
not
happened?
even done.
They don't even offer free water?
No, you have to pay for it.
Are you serious?
Yes, and then those flight attendants be trying to flirt with everybody. Like, huh? Not when you're not giving out free water. You better take your hot ass over
They
there.
probably like give us tips.
Yeah, I'll give you a tip. All right. Stay out of dark alleys. Now get out of my face.
That is crazy. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm like, I
Yeah,
gotta
look
pay
it up.
attention. What
Because
news
who's
site you
hijacking
be?
planes in 2024? What?
Well, they trying it. They
Mm.
really trying it.
Well, the way that these guys stood up quick, they didn't even hesitate. They jumped up and choked that dude out. I'm like, there you go. This is what
There
should
we
have
go.
happened.
This the fight. Yeah.
Yeah, people are tired, girl. People are
They
tired.
tired.
And I'll add this: the guy that drove his Subaru right into the dealership because they trying to play with him.
I seen that in real life. Was that Salt
Yes.
Lake City, right?
Yeah, they sold them a car as is. The car was a junk. It
It was
wasn't.
a
Soon as he
lemon.
drove off, it was a lemon, and he said, "I want a refund." And by law, to certain depending on the states, you have 72 hours or 72. What is it? 72 hours to cancel a contract, and they refused to do it. It allegedly, and girl, he done drove the car up in the dealership. He said, and he got out the car. He said, "I told you I was gonna ram this car into the
Another
ceiling of the
American
dealership."
hero.
Yes, absolutely. We got to give him a round of applause.
I wish this one has sound effects like wait,
The
what is
other
it
one,
at?
we'll
Oh, there
find
we
him.
go. Oh no, you
Do
gotta
it.
pay for it.
Oh man, you got to pay for people to clap. Ain't that something?
Oh, you gotta pay for the upgrade. They are
Um,
crazy. Anyways, let me get off here. I gotta get up early, and then we have also our afternoon
Morning
live.
after. No, we have
Yeah,
couple lives, so y'all better tune in because we don't even know when
we
we
might
coming
just
on.
pop up.
We
Yeah,
just be popping up because right now we just popped up, so we
we
just
just
popping
having
up.
fun. Yeah, so
Yeah.
we just pop up. You never know. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Hit like, subscribe to our channel, our Instagrams, or all that fun stuff. Jasmine, while TikTok lasts. Follow Jasmine on TikTok.
For a limited time
Band.
only. TikTok.
Yeah, for limited time only. TikTok. Anything else you want to say before we head off of here?
Adios. Ciao.
Good night.
Good night.
Goodbye, you guys.